My mind often returns to the disaster at Kuvat. Though it was Akar who gave the order to fire on the planet, it happened on my ship. I want to remove the dishonor of that treacherous attack on the world of my mother's birth. There are reports of new mycelial rifts opening in the Kuvat system. Corrupted Alachi have launched several attacks in retaliation for previous attacks of aggression against them. It seems another one of my sins has returned to haunt me. I would go to Kuvat and aid their forces against the Alachi.
You see, I think that's why we have yet to agree on a plan. Each of us has a bold, challenging goal in mind. I propose that we go to Kronos and put a batleth into Jimpok's skull. After issuing a formal challenge for the right to lead, of course. As glorious as that would be, it was decided the level of security surrounding the Emperor would be more than even we could handle. That, and the matter of his dishonorable solution to the last fight we had over the Chancellor's seat. Ah!
Indeed. I would hear your reasoning for this decision. That may be true, but what of Kuvat? Do we abandon the people there to the Alachi? Yes. A warrior who enters a battle unprepared is a warrior destined to fail. You are correct. With more forces at our side, we will be able to face the Alachi and aid the people of Kuvat.
I do not disagree. And I believe I know the perfect candidate for this operation. House Kang. After the death of the Master Kang, the house lost a great deal of influence. It has been in a slow but steady state of decline ever since. They have been seeking a way to restore glory to their house for some time now. Their most recent attempt ended poorly. When Jimbok declared himself emperor, House Kang was preparing to stage a coup. Unfortunately, spies discovered their plan and informed Jimbok. Imperial security captured most of the leadership of House Kang, and they are on their way to Rura Pente as we speak.
Jimbok threw me into a prison once. He wanted me to suffer and die without honor. I will not let that happen to the warriors of House Kang. I do. I think we should raid that system and liberate the House Kang warriors being held there. I will lead our ground forces on these raids. I knew Dahar Master Kang, and I know many of the current leaders of his house. They will be quicker to trust a familiar face.
While we conduct the raids, I want the crews of the Core and Rotaran to seek more allies and conduct reconnaissance. We must be prepared for future battles after this one. Now, let us show the great houses our strength. Kapla! They're holding General Kanal of House Kang on one of these prison stations, along with many of his...
I'll be leading the boarding parties to search for Kanal, starting with Station Alpha. We'll beam over from your ship once you've disabled the station's defenses. And then things will get interesting. I do not expect the prison guards to give up their prize easily.
Station Alpha is disabled.
Boarding party transport complete. We are engaging the enemy.
Incoming fleet on centers. Prepare for combat!
This is Martok. We've completed our search of the station, but Kanal was nowhere to be found. We did find some of his troops, though. Several of them told me that Kanal was taken to Station Gamma for interrogation. Indeed. We have some new allies to join in the fight. Kanal's warriors are eager to help us, and I'm inclined to let them. Good. We're ready for the next jailbreak. Come and get us. They'll be waiting for us on Station Gamma. Let's not disappoint them.
A leader who thinks of those who serve, as well as the Empire. Warriors follow them proudly.
Station Gamma is
This is Martok. Resistance is stronger than anticipated. We need reinforcements immediately.
I'm picking up incoming warp signatures. Enemy forces are inbound to our position. Here they come. Looks like a Nausicaan mercenary fleet.
The station is secure, but Kanal is not here. In fact, no one from House Kang is here. Mostly dregs bound for a dishonorable death on that ice ball down there. Possibly.
We meet again, Nemesis. After an unfortunate misunderstanding between myself and the Klingons, I find myself bound for the frozen depths of Rura Pente. They didn't even give me a trial. But my fortunes could be about to change. I know where your famous general is. since we lack the time for a proper series of negotiations, I'll make it simple for you. Get me out of here! Alive! And I will tell you where he is. Leave me here to my cruel, frozen fate, and you'll never find him! But you... we have a deal! Even a prison cell on Kronos is better than that frozen nightmare below! I'd be standing before the blessed exchequer within a week! My ledgers are not ready for the final audit! One of the prisoners here put a shiv in his back to score points. He should be dead, but the word is Emperor Jempok made it clear he was not to die a warrior's death. Unfortunately, the surgeon here is an incompetent drunk, so they...
It appears the little Capex is telling the truth. Pity. I was... Very well. I'll bring him along and throw him by the ears into your brig. Enough of this! We're ready to beam out when you are.
Quickly! Kanal has survived one attack. He may not survive another.
Enemy vessel decloaking. It's a dreadnought! Parties, stand by for transport.
That dreadnought's arrival worked in our favor. The guards were distracted by your glorious battle, and Kanal used the opportunity to stage a riot. By the time we got here, most of the fighting was over.
Nightbot. Trekkie 1982 comes originally from the Netherlands, but she lives in England. She is married to Spoon 2006 and together they team up in STO. She loves writing fantasy herself and is currently working on her first fantasy novel. The other games she loves to play is Hogwarts Legacy, The Witcher and the Star Trek prodigy Supernova. Did you know that she has her own Trek podcast? It called Trekking Around. Have a look, maybe you will like. She also named their first dog after a dragon.
Indeed. Canal is still in one piece, and we're all ready to leave this place.
Lady Joula and Laurel, you honor us, Mother. House Kang will not forget your actions today. Well said. Jempok sending my troops and I to die in prison is cause enough for us to rally to your banner. But no Klingon would turn their backs on...
Kavan, General. You will not have to wait long to heed such a call to glory. We are receiving an incoming transmission from a dead Pa.
Sound alerts. Trekkie 1982 played Klingon War Song for 100 channel points.
This time, the forecast system. A number of their ships have been disabled by Akar. He is sending a message. Stand against the Emperor and face a dishonorable death. Indeed. But this is a game we can win. If we move quickly, we can reach Forcas before those vessels break down and explode. We can give them the countermeasures they need to survive.
I will not stand by and do nothing when we have the means to save those warriors. Adetpa, we will meet you in the Forca system. Be prepared to render assistance to the Korath vessels.
From what I can tell, Akar has infected these ships with a virus similar to the one he used to destroy the Lucara. It renders them defenseless and unable to move. Yes, I have started to modify the countermeasures we have used before when dealing with Akar's little tricks. They should be ready.
Remain vigilant as we approach those vessels. I have studied recent records of battle. Akar has used remotely controlled ships as bombs before.
Enemy ships inbound, on an attack vector. Countermeasures are ready. Use them to restore the Korath vessels.
I do not know how you did it, and I do not care. My ship is ready for battle once more. Yes, and Gempox loyalists may return as well. Only this time, their cowardly tricks will not work. I thought Admiral Dever to be an honorable warrior, but he is just as treacherous as his emperor. Bah! If he shows his face again, I will make it uglier for him! Ha 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 ha! It's him! Admiral Dever!
I shall return!
Reading a containment field collapse on one of the Korath vessels! We were too late for most of them. Some escape pods were able to reach a safe distance before the end. One vessel remains. Do we have enough time to save them?
They're doing.
Do not.
Very
An
well.
enemy force
Prepare
just
to conduct
dropped out of
rescue
warp.
operations. That's the last of them. It's time to restore the last Korath vessel.
I am Katrak, son of Gatral. I lead the forces of House Korath in this system. Your assistance is appreciated, but the battle isn't over yet. Admiral, Captain, very well. Honor to you and your house, matriarch. Today,
Attention, enemy forces! Out of respect for your courage, I offer you the chance to quit this system and surrender it to the authority of Emperor Jempok. Remain, and I shall give you the honor of a warrior's death.
Target's shields have failed.
They're on a collision course!
Evasive action!
There's no time!
Right for him!
Truck and his crew died with honor. Soon they will be with Talis and Skobakor, singing songs of glory and victory. You have our thanks. Without your strength, we would have been defeated. Indeed, but agreed.
Martok sends inform our allies and ask them to assemble at Kuvat. We will meet at Martok's coordinates. Together, we can defeat the Alachi and save the people of Kuvat. There are still a few ships defending the system, but Martok is here. But
Yes, but they will respond, for they are Klingon. They gave their word, and they will honor it. It falls to us to hold the line and keep the Alache at bay until they arrive.
I know your face. You are Cha'ula of House Mokai. Your craven weapon scarred Kuvat and killed many Klingons. Why are you here? Do you come to atone for your crimes?
in a way,
Now, You say you come to help with these rifts. There is one nearby. Show us that your word has value here, Chagula. Close the rift now.
Two more rifts have opened nearby!
Nice work.
Playing blurb sound emote mean losing 100 Twitch channel points. Trekkie 1982. Hi, welcome.
Reading a new rift opening, much larger than before.
We must investigate it at once.
This new rift is a lot larger and more powerful than any we have seen so far. Are we going well?
They do. I believe I have
We will not be if you and I will lead a team.
Bringing a resolution to this conflict with the Alachi will be difficult.
This is what it was like before, when my forces attacked. I was a fool, blind with rage. I am not proud of this. Then, the task to restore order fell upon your shoulders. Now, that responsibility belongs to me. I am also picking up an Alachi communication relay on the tricorder. Perhaps we can use it to send a message to our allies within the mycelial realm. Ilachi! They were waiting to attack! I do not read any Ilachi life signs in the area. Look there. We should be able to use this to reach the next island and continue our search for the comms relay. The communication relay lies ahead. If my readings are accurate, we can use it to trigger a signal. Something that our allies among the liberated Ilachi will notice.
Trekkie 1982. Stream ending. Night but. Alright guys. This was it for now. I hope you enjoyed it and thanks for watching. Stay for a little bit because I am going to see if I can raid a friend's channel.